Okay, you guys, now that Andre Drummond has been bought out of his contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers, where is the two-time All-Star big man, four times rebounding champion in the NBA is going to go? There's a lot of teams that's out to Andre Drummond: the Boston Celtics, the LA Clippers, the LA Lakers, the Charlotte Hornets, and the New York Knicks. Now, the biggest thing, like, Andre can go wherever he want to go. Pretty much, it's a great decision for him to decide what he wants to do as a player. He can go help the Clippers and the Lakers try to win a championship, or even the Boston Celtics, or even the Knicks. It look like all these teams could possibly be in the playoffs this year. You just never know what's going to happen. But the two teams that I would say that would probably be the most close to winning a NBA championship would be the Clippers and the Lakers. Definitely the Clippers ended up picking up Rondo, so that's giving them some more added punch. We know what Rondo meant to the Lakers last season. He was everything, and I know right now the fans are calling Rondo a bum, and I don't think that that's cool because Rondo did not ask to be traded to the Clippers. The Clippers went and got Rondo because they saw what damage he did in the playoffs. But besides that, man, Andre Drummond is the focal point of this video. And definitely, man, he is one of the best big men in the league. And rightfully so. Drummond taking his time to figure out where he wants to go is something that I would do as well, because it's a lot of things on the table. You know, with the Knicks and the Hornets, it might be a money situation where he's looking long term and trying to figure out would he go to the Knicks or to the Hornets and be able to get that big contract that he wants. And then with the Celtics, he'll be another a guy that can come in and help. He'll be like another piece to the puzzle with the young Boston Celtics, because I believe Andre Drummond is only 26 or 27. And then with the LA Lakers, you're talking about pairing him up with Anthony Davis and also LeBron James. Both players are currently hurt right now, and the Lakers are hurting right now. So they definitely need the talent in there. I think that Andre Drummond would be a great fit with them as well, because he's a great rebounder and the best rebounder in the NBA, and he brings a lot to the table. And that's why a lot of teams are clamoring for his services right now. But the main part of this is that Drummond gets to decide where he wants to go. Even though all of these teams wants him, he has to decide what's best for him. Like with the Clippers and the Lakers, it's about winning the championship. Let's face it, these two teams have a possibility to win a championship this year. Now, Boston Celtics, they could possibly do some damage as well. I'm not going to say that that they can't do damage. The Knicks are still young, and I know they got an all-star in Julius Randle, who definitely has been playing out of his mind. Julius Randle has gotten better every season, and that's definitely good. But at the same time, for Drummond, is it about winning a championship and trying to win a championship this season and dealing with the offseason issues of getting your money in the offseason? Or do you want to solidify yourself and just say, hey, man, I need to go after the money, so I'm going to go ahead and partner up with the Knicks, who've been playing some decent ball this year, and with the Charlotte Hornets, who've been playing some decent ball until LaMelo Ball has gotten injured, fracturing his wrist. So the choice is Drummond's, man, and definitely he's in a great place because all these teams are good teams that Drummond could be on, that he will be able to be a piece to the puzzle, especially with the Lakers. I definitely think he'll be a great fit because they need a young guy that's athletic. After they let go JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, they shouldn't have probably let those guys go. Howard ended up going over to the Philadelphia 76ers, while JaVale McGee ended up being traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then he also just got traded to the Denver Nuggets. So you can't get him back. So pretty much the Lakers need a big man. Marc Gasol is not the same player and not the same type of all-star guy that he was when he was in Toronto. He's still a decent player, but I just don't think that right now in today's game, Marc Gasol is more so of a jump shooter than a guy that's going to be down there posting up and doing the things that he used to do back in his Grizzly days and back when he first got with the Toronto Raptors as well. So Drummond definitely has that choice. Where he will go and what team he goes to is definitely going to be on him. I think he's going to think it out, and he needs to think it out, man, because he's been sitting for several weeks, or if not a month or so, Drummond has been out, hasn't played any basketball, but I'm pretty sure Drummond keeps himself in shape, goes to the gym still, and is ready for any team that's ready to pick him up. So hopefully in this situation, man, Drummond will be able to go to the best team that suits him, whether it's the LA Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Charlotte Hornets, the New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics, whatever makes Drummond tick and whatever makes him go, and what's the best situation for him, whether it's winning an NBA championship with the Clippers or the Lakers, or getting far in the playoff with the Boston Celtics, or making an appearance with the New York Knicks in the playoffs, or possibly even the Charlotte Hornets. I can't wait to see what team will get the service of this big man, Andre Drummond, who is definitely one of the best big men in the NBA. Make sure you guys subscribe. Do not miss an upload, and I'll be back to you soon with another video. I'm out of here till next time. Peace.